find some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight. Didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. I never left a stone unturned, trying to find some love in this crazy world. I felt like I was never heard. All I wanted was to be loved. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. You will find a way. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time.
Welcome. What is going on? We're here for Saturday morning. What is up, Wolf? Yeah, I forgot to mute the microphone. Beaming light. What's up, Alexandria? What is up as well? We're here on a Saturday morning for doing some readings, doing some tarot readings, throwing down that tarot. Sophia, welcome. What is going on? How are you doing? So we got some stuff going on, got some good stuff going on. So the end of next week, I assume I will have the cards. They're supposedly here end of next week. So end of next week, the 17th-ish, I'll have the cards and everything will be there. So there you go. Mary, what is going on? The characteristics of the person will I be in a relationship with. All right. Let's see. We'll try out the Little Prince Tarot for that one and check that out. The characteristics. See, what are their, what are they thinking? Are they any good? Are they bad? Like, what's going on with all of that? MG, what is going on? How you doing? All right. Beaming Light wants to know, when is S coming back? What are the characteristics? Got all sorts of good stuff. So we got the we're picking up the Facebook Marketplace camera. We're picking that up Monday. So hopefully I'll get it figured out and set up by Monday night. That's the plan. That's the plan. So Monday night, it should be ready. Skinny Legend, what is going on? So the stream quality should be a little bit better. I'm assuming. I still need to go into the settings and the manual and figure out the best video settings and all this other stuff. But, that's the way life goes. That's the way life goes indeed. Okay. So what are characteristics of this particular person? So the Knight of Swords being reversed says they're pretty laid back. They're not like stressed out all the time. And they're not just weirdly psychotic. Maybe a little psychotic, but not weirdly psychotic. That's the important factor, right? So yeah, the Knight of Swords. But the Knight of Swords is a movement card. When it's reversed, you're looking at somebody who's laid back, somebody who's more relaxed, somebody who's not going to take everything super seriously all the time. Raina, welcome. What is going on? So, that's pretty good, because a lot of people, everything is serious. Everything is stressed out. You never know what you're going to get from this person. It's up in the air. It's literally up in the air. So it's good to have a little bit of that confidence, a little bit of the laid back personality. The Two of Pentacles says that they're good at making choices. So they're going to be adept at figuring out what's best in a variety of situations. And that's important too, because a lot of times people are stuck in their comfort zone. All they know is this limited little set of reality that they live in, and they're not able to wing it. They're not able to make spontaneous decisions. They're just having a bit of a problem with that. But this person is not like that at all. They're able to wing it, think on their feet, and get things done. And the wheel says they're reliable, which is one of the most important factors. So they're going to go to work. They're not going to skip work for no reason. They're going to call you back when you call. I mean, they're going to have that reliability that you sort of need when you look at when you look at people. So a lot of times people won't call you back. They forget. They're negligent in many ways, but this person is not really going to be that bad. Denise, what is going on? Thank you for hanging out with us. So yeah, it's not that bad. So they're pretty decent person in many regards. So that's sort of how that works out. So there you go. There's your personality profile. All you need in life is a personality profile. And then your life is complete. Your life is complete. That's all you need. All right. So we do the money trick. We'll do the money trick. Nobody's asking about it, but we'll do it anyway. We do have a money trick icon, by the way. We'll do the money trick. What is the money trick? Thelma, thank you for joining the family. You can do the money trick icon too. It's called magic. It is that one. There you go. That's all you need is the money trick icon, the money trick emoji, and that is $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. And you need more money. You can't get enough money. So all you do is you just snap like that. And it turns into 120, 40, 60, 80, $100. It's literally magic. There you go. Money, that's all you need in life is a good money trick. If you have that, then you're literally all set. All right, where's the boo-boo icon? There you go. See, there's the boo-boo icon. There is the boo-boo icon. You like these emojis. Thank you, Mary M. I tried. I wanted to make them free, but YouTube makes me charge a minimum of $1. So that's what I charged. And the most entertaining part of it is I had to pay $1 to myself just to be able to use my emojis. How does that work? YouTube, why do you do that to me? Why? Why can't I have the emojis for my channel for free? I have to pay myself $1. It doesn't make any sense. All right, you'll take some of that money. I'll send it to you. Okay, what else we got? Boo-boo icons are fascinating. That's all you need in life is a boo-boo icon. If you have that, then life is complete. So there you go. There we go. All right. Who else has a question? We're here for questions. When is S coming back? Mary M wants to know. When is S coming back? Are they coming back right now? Are they coming back right now? They could be. You never know. Tarot Tower is back. I know that. So I'm going to get my camera from the Facebook dude on Monday, and hopefully the stream quality will be better. And it won't lock up. It won't lock up. That was devastating because it was like, what am I supposed to do now? What can you do now? So the reason I use the camera, let me show you. Let me show you the reason I use the camera instead of the webcam. and you'll see the difference immediately. Okay, so here is the quality of, here's the quality of the camera. Now, here is the quality of the webcam. So you can see literally the dramatic difference between here and here. So you see, look at the massive difference between both of those. Like the quality is just insane on the left, and then you go on the right and you lose all of it. You lose the dynamic color range, you lose the light subtleties, you lose everything. So that's why the camera works so well, in my opinion, of course. So there we go. All right. Give me an insight of when S is coming back. The King of Wands and the Six of Wands, Ace of Coins and the Two of Cups. So we know that they're coming back. We definitely know that they are coming back. There's no question about that, right? We got the Two of Cups. They're coming on back. They're heading your way. They have this encouraging good stuff there that's going to be here. So Ace of Coins says the stability is coming back as well, which is what you want. You want that stability. You want the reliability. If the person's going to come back, you don't want them to immediately leave. You don't want an on and off relationship. You want something that's going to be a bit stable. And the Ace of Coins sort of points to that relationship quality that you're going to be able to get in. And that's what you sort of need. The Six of Wands points to the successful way that they're coming back. In other words, if we had some problems before, we can work it out. We can fix those issues. It's not something terminal. We can take care of that. It's not going to be a big deal. And the King of Wands points to your ability to sort of manifest this into reality. And that's where you sort of need to be in a lot of different respects, right? So there you go. So I think they're coming back. As to when are they coming back, I would say it's going to be a couple of months, at least 2 months before they come back. So you're looking at a bit of a lengthy time. They do have other things they're attending to. They do have other things that they're doing. It's not like that they're just waiting around to come back. You know, they're not in a situation to where this is their main priority. This is low priority for them right now. It will be a higher priority later, as you can see from the Two of Cups and the Ace of Coins. They do want that stable thing that they had before. They do want that connection that they had with you before. So they will be coming back. It'll just be a few months, not going to be, in the next couple of days type thing. But that is just the tarot reading. So take away what you will from that particular reading. Here we go. All you need in life is water. You need the money trick. You indeed need the money trick. That is, I've done this. I've done the money trick thousands and thousands of times. It's been a long time. It has been quite some time since I have started the money trick. Jay Allen, thank you for your donation. What was Amy feeling when she was staring at my butt? Well, let's find out. She was staring at your behind. Let's find out what was going on. What was she feeling when she was staring? What's a good staring deck? What's a good, staring deck? I'm going to say that the Shadowland Tarot would be perfect for this. I think that would be all right. If somebody's staring at your butt, I think the Shadowland Tarot represents this quite well. Let's see. Slap that butt. Yeah. Don't do a CM to where you slap that butt without permission. You always need to ask permission before slapping the booty. I'm not sure how you approach that subject, but it's the same thing with that one lady who was in here that some dude sniffed her hair. You got to get permission before you sniff people's hair or slap their butt. You have to approach that situation delicately. You have to be, excuse me, may I slap your booty? And they may say yes. You don't know. So let's figure it out. What were they feeling when they stared at you? The 5 of Cups, discretion, and the 10 of... See, discretion says that they really didn't want to get caught. So, I mean, they're not really going to stare unless they have a bit of interest. I got to say, people have better things to do in their life than stare at your butt. So if they are staring at your butt, there is an implied level of interest because, people are like that. They're not going to look at you unless they got something interesting going on. So there's an implied level of interest here, which is encouraging. Discretion says that they didn't really want to get caught. They wanted to do it on the lowdown. So yeah, there's that. 10 of Pentacles says, they like what they see, and that's why they stare. People have better things to do in their life than stare at your butt, but because they did, the 10 of Pentacles says they like what they saw. The 5 of Cups, they're involved in something else with somebody else. The Knight of Pentacles, they seem to have interest in more than one person. They seem to be involved with maybe more than one person. So if you're looking at something exclusive, it may have to be, something in a later date because they seem to have somebody already. The 5 of Cups is they don't like what they have though. They're window shopping. So they want to see that grass is greener on the other side of the fence. And they're looking over the fence at your butt. And, again, they didn't want to get caught, but they did look. So there you go. They have an implied level of interest. They seem to have possibly somebody else. So there could be multiple booties involved. This could be a multi-booty situation. But the 5 of Cups says they're not happy with the other one. So use that to your advantage, maybe. And, start talking to them. You don't want to come out raw with the first question about the slapping the booty. That doesn't go over well, I got to say. But if you just say hello, start a little of that flirt, maybe we can get to that 10 of Pentacles with everything working out and have something nice and fun and going and camera shaking. So, yeah, I would definitely sort of, mildly and easily pursue that and see if you can get to the butt smacking level in no time, because that's going to be the end state. That's the end state. That's all you really need. That is all you really need. How much do you donate for a free reading? Well, you don't have to donate anything if you don't want to, because there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So if you post your question, I might pick it. It is slow today, so this is going to be an unknown quantity of readings. The unknown quantity is readings. Hello, what blessings are coming my way this month? Let's see about that. Yeah, you never know. You never know what booty smacking opportunities you might have at a later date if they're already staring at it. You don't know. Dark Mansion? Oh no, let's use the Waterfall Tarot. That's all you need in life. That's all you need in life is a waterfall. Little Bean Dip, post your question, please. Post it. Post them questions. Post them questions. That's all you need is for some question posting. Joe is back. What is going on, Joe? It has been a minute. It has been a minute. Joe is back on the regular. All right. We got that pretty waterfall tarot. Hopefully the new camera will pick it up and make it look nice. All right. What am I doing? There we go. So let's look at the waterfall tarot, see what we're going to have with that. What blessings are coming this way? I think this month is all about, as far as blessings, as far as getting where you want to go, as far as getting that thing sort of going, is the Six of Cups. So that's that mutual blending where you have empathy, where you can talk to people, you get some decent conversations in, you can learn some things. I think people are going to be more open to you this month than they normally are. So sometimes people are closed up. Sometimes people may not be that thrilled with this and that. But, you know, the best thing is coming around and communicating with people and getting some good conversation, some good information, and learning some new things. And I think that's where you're sort of headed this way with the Six of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups says the quality of those interactions is going up this month. It's going to be a little bit better. I think you're going to have more interactions. You're going to have more good things this month when it comes to talking to people, when it comes to hanging out, making friends. Your abilities, your manifestation abilities, sort of make new friends, talk to people, get some information, get some quality interactions is way up this month compared to last month. Now, the Tower says, though, that this month is going to be a little bit of a change up. You know, I think that you're getting a tower being crumbled down to the ground sort of points to some of the activities that you've been going through. So I think you're in situations where you sort of know already that the tower is coming. You know that things are sort of in one little aspect, one little corner of your life. You feel that everything is literally about to crumble down. It's about to fall down. It's not really going to work out for this particular thing, this particular project, etc. And I think you're feeling that coming, and it's going to be coming towards the end of the month. So towards the end of the month, look for a bit of a change in some respects. But the Queen of Wands says that's going to be okay. You're going to be able to deal with that. The Queen of Wands is the master of multitasking, very good at organization, very good at knowing what to do next. So what you want after the Tower is something good, something that says, I can recover, I can pick up where I left off, I can go forward with that. And that's going to be where you're at. That is going to be very much where you're at that point. So the old things have crumbled down. Now you have new opportunities. Now you have new places to go with that. So that's really what you need. That is really all you need. All you need in life is that with it. All right, we got another future spouse. We already did that one. Will I meet somebody from love? What's coming up from I will sign a contract. All right, MG. Well, we'll check that. Will we do that? Will I sign a contract? So we got a yes or no question from MG. MG, we'll take the contract signing, and we'll go with that. Will I sign a contract? Will I sign my life away? What is good for signing your life away? I'm thinking that this might hurt tarot, because if you don't sign at the X, if you don't sign properly, it indeed might hurt. How often are these events? I'm on here 9 times a week. 9 times a week. So 6:30 Central Time every single night. And on the weekends, I'm here in the morning too. So if it's 6:30 Central, on the weekends, I'm here. Raina, thank you for your donation. All right. So let's see about this. See how it's going to go. The Nine of Pentacles, that's looking pretty good. The Wheel of Fortune is not looking pretty good. The Ace of Pentacles is not looking pretty good. Okay. So it looks like the contract may not be exactly what you want. The Nine of Pentacles says it sure looks nice from a distance. From a distance, it looks great. It looks like this could be something I want to sign. This could be something very interesting. But then you read it closer, and it's just not something you need. It's not something you really need. Ace of Pentacles says it does not bring the stability that you're looking for. It doesn't deliver where it counts. And that's what you need. If you're going to sign something, if you're going to commit to something, it needs to deliver a benefit. It needs to deliver what it promised. And the Ace of Pentacles says the stability you're looking for, it's not there. You're not able to pull it out of this situation. The Wheel of Fortune is a cycles card. That points to a consistent, reliable cycle where you can rely on what's coming next. You don't need to beg for something. You don't need to work hard at getting something. It's a regular event, a regular cycle. And when you have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, it's not going to be there. So not only do you have not have the stability, but you're also very iffy on the cyclic nature of this. So yeah, there is that. That doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, but it sure is attractive from a distance. You're thinking, I would not mind getting a little of that. I would not mind getting a little bit of that, you know? A little bit of that. All right, Raina, how did you get an icon for yourself? It's a member. Go down here and click the join button if you want the icons and the emojis and all that stuff. All right. All the icons, all the emojis are on the join button down there. So click it if you want it, and you can have it too. Unfortunately, YouTube makes me charge you $1. It's not free. I'd love it to be free, but sometimes it's just not. Sometimes it's not in the cards. I had to pay $1 myself just to get my own stupid icons. Wow, it's one of those days. It's one of those days. I need to just leave and start painting. Just need to go start painting at this point. Let's see. Jamie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. There you go. Spamming the chat with emojis. That's so you can't do emojis on mobile? You can't? That's just unfair. That's unfair. What is this? It's bad enough I got to send $1 to myself, but you can't use it on mobile? That's weird. Tara Girl, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. The Ten of Cups for the weekend says it's going to be an overall pretty decent weekend. I think you have a couple of good things coming. I think you have a couple of opportunities there, for stuff. It's definitely about catching up. There's a lot of things that you didn't get done last weekend that you need to catch up on. You need to catch up. Sometimes you're just a little late. Sometimes you've delayed something, and this weekend is when you need to catch up on that because this is your opportunity. I think you have a different environment at home on the weekend versus the weekdays. So using that weekend for those opportunities is going to be a big plus for you. The High Priestess says that you do end up getting some more knowledge in. It's sort of a learning weekend where you find out some information, you get some good stuff done. Maybe you pick up a book and check it out and try to get some stuff, get some stuff into the reading realm that you need to do. But, there's that. So I think overall it's going to be a decent weekend for that. It's going to be a good catching up. If you need to catch up on the sleep, that is okay as well. Joe, thank you for your generous donation. I appreciate you. Joe, let me know if you have a question. Yeah, get a nap. I woke up at 4 a.m. and you were still online. You need a nice nap, a good nap. The Wheel of Fortune sort of says that, right? That's a cycles card. It means stay on cycle. Get on a schedule. Get some nap in. Get back on your regular schedule so you don't feel a little bit off. Because a lot of times you just feel a little, off, to where things aren't going as well as they should, or things aren't in the direction that they should be. So, it's time to get back to the regularly scheduled programming, get back to the Wheel of Fortune, get the predictable stuff in, the predictable cycles in, and that's how it goes. I think that's going to benefit you for this weekend. All right, Jamie, how does Cappy feel? I am a Cancer. Let's check that out for Jamie. Poppy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. So let's see about this. How does Cappy feel? J.E. How does Cappy feel about me? I am a Cancer. We can go to the love screen. We fixed all the screens. We got the love screen now. Unfortunately, we got a gap here, but that's okay. It's because the love screen is zoomed out a little bit. The zoomed in screen is where we were before. We can do this with the Mons Tarot. All right, check that out and see how Cappy feels about you. How does Cappy feel about you? Jessica, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. We'll see about your marriage here in a minute. In the meantime, we'll see about Cappy, the love screen. That's all you need in life. So let's see about Cappy. What is Cappy looking at? Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords. It seems Cappy has had a rough time. Cappy's had a bit of a rough time there. I mean, we see it with the Three of Swords, the breaking up, the cutting, the slicing of whatever was going on. I mean, we have a bit of a challenge on that, right? A little bit challenging there. So how do they feel? They're coming out of another relationship. They're coming out of something. It's almost like that they're stuck on something else or stuck on somebody else. They seem to be delayed, or they seem to be back into the past a bit too much in many regards, right? The Three of Swords, they can't get through this. And you sort of see this as well with the Nine of Swords. They're still thinking about negativity. They have this cloud of swords hovering over them to where they're not able to get back to a perfectly normal situation. And ideally, you need to get back to the normalcy. You need to get back to what is important. You need to get back to the fun stuff. You can't be negative. You can't be stuck in the past forever. You got to move on. And they seem to be having a problem with that. The Two of Swords says they're also not really facing reality in a lot of ways. So they're going to need time to recover. They're going to need time to sort of get through that situation. And they need support right now. They need support from you. They need support from everybody. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about getting that activity or getting that connection in to where you don't want to go it alone. You would like somebody else. And the somebody else is going to be the Ace of Wands. That's going to be important right now, just to have that support structure, to have that good stuff there. So yeah, they need support. They need reassurance. They need help right now. They're sort of in between a lot of things. So yeah, their 19-year-old sun passed in Mars. Ouch. So I think that there's a good feeling here, but it's being overridden, unfortunately, by more pressing matters. So yeah. All right. So let's see what is coming up for love in 3 months with Poppy. Tabitha, thank you for your donation as well. All right. Poppy. 3 months love. Do we stay on the love screen? I think so. I think we can stay on the love screen and use the Star Tarot. That is going to be where it's at. So Tabitha, let me know what your question is. I appreciate your donation as well. Okay, let's find out what the next 3 months brings us. What is in store for us in the next 3 months? You know, the Four of Wands says that as far as love is concerned, you're able to get to a level of comfort. Bobblehead, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. I'll see you later, Denise. Thanks for hanging out. The Four of Wands says you're able to get more comfortable in love. So you've been in a situation where you're not that comfortable. You're not too comfy. You're not in a place where you're like, yes, this is where I want to be. This is where I'm happy. This is my ultimate ending right here. And this is sort of, you know, the finale of where I would love to be. And I don't think you're there yet. But you're getting closer. And the Four of Wands says we're moving into that space, which is going to be good. So the next 3 months is looking better. The Ten of Cups says you're also having problems either meeting people, getting comfortable with people, and a lot of different problems with that. You're just not content with where you're at, which is why you're sort of moving to this better place. Part of that is an inability to move past some things from the past. So you got to release things from the past to get to the future, and it seems you may be stuck in many ways in the past. So you may want to sort of watch out for that and make sure that you don't have a bit of delay or things coming like that. You do have some opportunities in love coming up, I think, in about 2.5 months from now. So that's when you're going to meet somebody. I think it's going to be like a fire sign that's going to be pretty interesting, to where you're excited about them, you're interested, you're thinking about them. It's going to be a sort of a new opportunity for something. I don't see this as being a long-term thing. It's more like a quicker relationship or something that's a bit more on the casual side, but you do have opportunities coming for that, I think, in about 2.5 months. So there you go. There you go. We'll go back to the regular screen. By the way, in case you're wondering what that tarot was, that was the Star Tarot version 2. So that's the one without any big borders, because the first one had these huge borders in there. All right, am I going to marry Saren? Let's check that out. All right, JJ. Saren marriage? Is it in the future? Is Tabitha in chat? Tabitha? There you are. Okay. All right, Tabitha. When do you see someone asking me out for a date? Tabitha, we got you covered. But before that, oops. Okay, before that, let's see about that. In the meantime, well, thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. Meantime, let's see if we're going to marry Saren or not. We're going to do that with the Thoth. Nothing says bad news quite like the Thoth. But it is very nice indeed. May, welcome. How are you doing tonight, May? How is it going? Christina, welcome. How are you doing this morning? All right. Let's see about that. Is marriage in the card? Literally in the cards. I'd like to know. Wow. As far as a marriage goes, it looks like that there's a delay. It looks like it's not something that's just going to magically arrive immediately or sometime soon, right? It's not a soon thing. If there's marriage involved, it could be a bit farther off than what you're expecting. Katie, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. So there's some barriers. There's some things between you and marriage. And I think you sort of already know what those things are. Now, the next question is, can we get those things resolved? can we get things fixed? Can we get things in a marriage way? You know, can we get that marriage rolling? And I think it is possible to get that. But it's more of a slow roll. It's more of a slowly developing, slowly expanding opportunity that you have for this, that you're going to need to either wait for, you're going to need to prepare for. A lot of different things are in the way. A part of this is balance. It seems that maybe the relationship is imbalanced, or maybe the relationship needs some tweaks in order to move forward. A lot of times marriage looks great. It seems like a fantastic opportunity, but then you come back to sort of this reality of how practical is this for me right now? And it looks like a delay with that. It's not like something where immediate opportunity is there. It just doesn't seem like that. So again, we have a delay. We have some barriers between you and the marriage, and we have these opportunities that need to be taken and development that needs to be done before the marriage gets on there. But absolutely yes. But again, there's some work involved. It's not a freebie. It's an aspect where you need to get going on various things. All right. But anyway, so there is that. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to the next question. When do you see someone asking me out on a date? Well, there is that. There is that. We could use the wheel. Grab the wheel and check that out. The golden wheel really does say, happiness and love and all of that good stuff. Christina, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? Christina, we're going to do some doggy painting today. So we're going to get out the pastels. We're going to break open the box and we're going to paint some dogs today. And that is going to be cool because it has been a minute since I have broken out the pastels and done some art. In case you're wondering what my doggy paintings look like, they look like that, and they look like that, and they look like that. So there is what my doggy and kitty paintings look like, and we're going to do some of those today. We're going to get some of that painting action in today and do some pets. Because that's all you need. That is all you need. Ocean, welcome. What is going on? All right. So we need to get a date. So the Hermit does say that you're in a dry spell. You're in a bit of a dry spell for the dates. You need some shakeup. You need some things to be different in order to get this done. So the cards are sort of asking you, how much do you get out? How many new people do you meet? What are you doing to sort of assist this along, right? Are you in a situation where you're just hanging out at home, you're doing the hermit thing, you're catching up on shows, and then you're hoping the UPS guy will ask you out? Are you in a situation where you're going out a lot? So I know we have lockdowns with COVID for the past a gazillion months now, but how are you doing on that? Are you on the websites? Are you going out with friends? Are you going to, going places, meeting people, going to meetups? So the cards are sort of asking, what are you doing to assist this and to help this along? So the Hermit says we really can't be the hermit and stay home alone and have this happen. It's going to be more of a getting ourselves out there and putting ourselves out there. The Tower asks, are you ready for that? Is this something that you're excited about? Is this something that you really want? Is this something that you're willing to open yourself up for and get out there and hope for the best, So the Tower says, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a change. It's going to be a different reality that you need to step into for that. The Six of Wands says ultimately you will be successful in that. Again, it's just a matter of changing habits, making yourself more available. So if I'm looking for a date and I don't know Tabitha is available, I don't know if Tabitha is single, a lot of times you just need to get out there and let people see you and let people, know that, hey, how are you? What is going on? So if you see any cute people, smile at them and whatnot. So, basically it says get out and let the world know that you're single. And then, flirt a little bit and whatnot if you see people that are cute and see what happens next. But yeah, I don't think that you have a problem meeting people. I just think that you have a more opportunities that you can sort of leap into. So leap into more opportunities. And therefore, I know that Tabitha is out there and Tabitha's single. And, you're already cute. So all you need is just to be out there hanging out with people, talking to people, and then everything just sort of happens naturally. All right. So I think that's the end of the paid. We got free. Please put your question in chat. Put your questions in chat. And we'll do that. In the meantime, we can do a magic trick. Do people want the magic trick? Do people want a magic? No, Tabitha, it's more saying put yourself out there and increase your opportunities and let the world provide. But there's no time frame. It's a matter of when you take action. All right. We can do a magic trick. Wolf, name a card, any card. Change your mind a couple of times, any playing card. So you can get any playing card. Name one. Change your mind a few times and see if we don't destroy the magic trick. See if we don't destroy the magic trick. So, we'll try that. While we wait for people to ask questions, we'll do a magic trick and then we'll get out of here. So yeah, Wolf, let me know a random playing card. I do have a couple more tricks. I need to get those out of the closet. I got so many tricks that are just buried in there. Sunflower Tarot, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. So Sunflower Tarot, let us check that out. When is Tabitha's ex coming back? We want to see the ex. We want to get all of that good stuff, because it's important. I got to say it is important to see the ex and to catch up on all the good things that the ex may have available and waiting. So, all right. So what is Wolf's card? Let's check that out. The Wolf's card, what did you say? You said the Three of Clubs. All right. We got one wallet. And within that wallet, we have one envelope. And within the one envelope, we have one card. And that card is the Three of Clubs. There you go. One envelope, one card out of my wallet, and it is the Three of Clubs. So there you go. There's your magic trick. Hopefully it's decent. At least I didn't mess it up. Because many times I completely screw it up. So it went well. All right, Sunflower Tarot. Is Tabitha's ex coming back? All right. Let's see about that. Jamie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Is Tabitha's ex coming back for this one? Hopefully he's not stalking. We don't want a stalker. Stalkers are creepy and no good. Let's see about that. I think people like the money trick much more than they like the much more than they like the card trick. But the card trick actually is pretty good in person. See, that's the problem. In person, the card trick is just devastating. People are just like, wait, what the hell? You know, you're sitting there just like holding up. You're just like, all right, the 3 of clubs. And you're just like holding this card up. And they're like, what just happened? Anyway, Ocean, thank you for hanging out. We will see you later. All right, we'll do an ending soon screen. Go start some painting stuff. All right. What did Cappy think the last time we were together? All right, Jamie will figure that out. So, Tabitha's ex coming back or not? No, Tabitha, that is not for you. That's for Raina. How'd I cleanse my cards? All right, check it out. The Tower reversed says that there's nothing unexpected coming. There's nothing unexpected coming. So it is, you know, it's not like that you're waiting for something big and unexpected and terrible. I don't think that's going to be possible. So I do think that you're going to be all right with that. I don't think they're coming back. I do not think that they're coming back at all. Ace of Cups says that Tabitha has new opportunities and they're going to be moving on to those, and they're not going to have to put up with all this garbage. They don't have to put up with all this garbage. The 10 of Wands, though, says, again, there's nothing to worry about. There's no big weight on their shoulders. There's nothing waiting to happen. There's nothing leaning that direction. So, yeah, I don't think they're coming back. I think you're all right. All right. So Jamie wanted to know, let's see, what did Cappy think the last time we were together? Let's reuse the Waterfall Tarot. You can't have enough Waterfall Tarot in life. All right. I can't stand him at all. That is the disadvantage of the exes. That's my theory, that everybody loves it when you leave. Everybody loves it when you leave. Especially if people don't like you. So what did they think of me? Well, I mean, they think the last time we were together, they thought that you didn't match as well as you could. So, you know, you're matched up, you're in something, but it's not like a great match. It's not like some match made in heaven where the clouds part, the angels sing, and everything works out perfectly. It doesn't seem to be like that. It seems like that you do have some incompatibilities. Things are not strong as they need to be in many respects. So the devil sort of ports, maybe things aren't matched up the way that you would like to get them matched up 100%, you know? 100%. Maybe it's not there. Joe, we got you the job offer, the acceptance, and all that stuff. We got you covered, my friend. All right. So there is that. Now, the Magician says that, you know, it's possible to have something short term, or it's possible to have something cyclic in nature as far as getting in cycles back and forth and all that other stuff. So, yeah, the back and forth thing, you're good at it. You're good at doing that. But if you want something long term, if you want something that's going to be consistent, that's going to take a little bit of work. Now, they don't mind the back and forth. They don't mind the on-off natures of this relationship. So, again, if you're looking for something on-off, it sounds like you've been on-off for quite some time, then that's going to work out. But if you're looking for something permanent, that's going to be a bit more difficult in those respects. All right. Joe wants to know, would like to know pros and cons of a job offer. If you take the job, what's going to be good and bad with that particular job? Let's check it out, Joe. Sorry for the delay. I didn't know you had a question. All right. We'll look at the job offer by using the slow tarot. Slow tarot is where it's at. I keep looking for a button for the slow tarot, but there's no button. There's just a box. There is just a box. Soam, thank you for your donation as well. Appreciate you. Soam, let me know what your question is. And thank you for Oriana. Thank you for your joining Patreon. I appreciate you. All right. So let's see about Joe. Joe's got the new job offer. If we take it, what is going to be good, bad, and indifferent? Tabitha, thank you for the donation. I appreciate you. Let me know what your question is. We're moving right along here. Okay, so Joe, the job offer. I mean, the Two of Wands, I mean, this is sort of interesting here. The Wands card is very interesting. The Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and we got a couple of sort of... So one of the good things about the job, apparently there's a lot of room for expansion. There's a lot of room for expansion, and that's, you know, sort of where you want to be, because you don't want to be in a dead end. You don't want to be in a situation where you're just trying to survive. You're barely making it. So this is one of those, it's one of those factors there. So it says that if you get in, you have a lot of room for expansion and growth. And that's sort of indicated by two rapid movement cards. So the rapid movement cards also, again, indicate that when you expand from this job, it could be into a totally different job. So this could be sort of a jumping off point for the good and the bad. The good and the bad meaning that judgment is reversed. So when you get in there, there's a lot of competition. There's definitely not this easy, quick job to where you get in. There's a lot of different things to do, but they're easy. It's going to be a bit challenging, and it's going to be a slow go. So once you get in there, you're going to have to pick up a lot of stuff very quickly and try to figure out how to deal with that. Because a lot of times we get into a new job and it's decent, but there's so much to learn that we have to sort of really adjust very quickly, or we fall behind, and now we're behind, and now people are stressed out and freaked out or whatnot. So you have to be able to multitask that fairly quickly. And that's where you have, again, with the rapid movement cards. But I'm talking about the expansion sort of indicated by judgment. So we have opportunities, we have different things that we can get into once we're there. It's not going to be a complete dead end, and that's going to be looking good for that. So as far as what's bad about it, the multitasking, the rapid learning that you'll need to do, it's almost like that there's not even a warm-up period. It's just you get thrown into the blender and you have to pick up and run extremely quick once you're there. So they got a few downsides. The upsides are room for expansion, the ability to catch up to where you want to be. So you'll see something, and again, you'll have the opportunity to get into that. The pay, I think, is decent. I think it's going to be all right. The stability, I think it's going to be all right as well. But, you know, there you go. So there's the good, bad, and the indifferent with this particular position, and all of that stuff. Poppy, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. So we're not ending anytime soon. We're just going to go turn that off. We got 10,000 readings to do at this point. Okay, Sunshiny Day, thank you. Poppy, thank you. Sam, thank you. Tabitha, thank you. All right, so let's get everybody organized here on the computer. All right, so it just pasted absolutely nothing. Thank you, Windows 10. Windows 10, you did a fantastic job of copying absolutely nothing to the clipboard for me. All right, so we got Tabitha's question queued up, and we have, so that takes care of Tabitha. We have Sam. Is Sam in chat? What is Psalm's name in chat? Psalm, let me know what your question is. I do not see you in chat. All right. Sunshiny Day. There is a join button down there if you want to have your name highlighted and you want to have all the emojis and all of that good stuff. All right. So Ariana, thank you for your Patreon support. So Sunshiny Day. How do I cleanse? What the world just happened there? Cleansing tarot cards. Well, you don't really need a reading for that. I don't think so. Cleansing tarot cards. There's different ways to do that. I think there is Orion. I don't see Orion. I see Sam Sharma. Is it Orion? Anyway, cleansing tarot cards. We can put down some cards for that. But cleansing tarot cards, I think the main component that people use are crystals. Some people use incense. Some people, it could be Orion is Psalm. I don't know. Orion, are you Psalm? Let me know. So, yeah, there you go. Smack him in the butt. That's all you need is to smack him in the butt via square. Okay, Orion, post your question. We got you covered. So, incense is going to be a good one. Some people use spells. Some people use, like they're talking about, leave them out maybe in the sun or something. Some people, use whatever feels right to you. So you don't use something that you're not familiar with. If it intuitively feels good, then that's going to be a good way to approach it. What you don't want to do is to use something that you're completely unfamiliar with, and now you're like, you intuitively feel that the cards are not cleansed. So some people use crystal. I see a lot of people using crystals, and they'll pass the crystals over the cards. Again, with the incense, some people will use all sorts of different, things that they can light up and sort of pass over the cards, and whatever feels right, whatever feels to you, good to you, and whatever is comfortable to you to use. So you don't want to go out on a limb, try something completely unusual, and now your cards smell like some incense that you didn't like in the first place. So there you go. Saging works as well. So again, use something familiar, because you do run a risk of making your cards smell wrong. So there you go. Use something familiar, use something comfortable, use something proven that you know will work out well. And if you do that, that is going to work out for you. All right. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Let's see, Poppy wanted to ask if the Taurus is interested in me. Let's check it out. PC? Is the Taurus interested in me or not? Let's see about that. By using the Playful Heart Tarot. It has been a minute since we used this one. Hugs to all. Well, hugs back to you. Hugs back to you. All right. Is the Taurus interested in me? Is this something that it could be possible? Is this something that could be interesting? The Star is kind of challenging. The Five of Cups, maybe not so much. The Star says, ultimately, they're not really guided to you. They're not really guided to you. It is more of an opportunity. So the Star being reversed, it would be nice if the person was guided to you. It would be nice if they are drawn naturally to you. But in this case, it doesn't seem to be the factor. In this case, it seems to be that you may need to give them a boost. You may need to flirt with them. You may need to talk about them and all of that other stuff. Tabitha, you're in the queue, my friend. All right. So yeah, the Star says they're not really drawn in that direction. So yes, you're after Poppy. So yeah, the star says that it would be great if they were automatically attracted or if they were drawn, but they're just not like that. Queen of Cups says that flirting is going to help. Talking to them is going to help. I mean, you definitely need to put some forth of effort within there. And that's going to be important here because the Queen of Cups is about dealing with emotions, getting that emotional expansion, getting that emotional connection going. And the Queen of Cups says that you need to sort of give a little hint or do something, some action, maybe, not something blatant and obvious, but something where they can sort of know that you're interested, know that you're available type thing. Don't leap on top of them or anything like that, but sort of let them know, that you're around. The Five of Cups ultimately, though, says that it's not going to be something great and something magical and something amazing. It's going to be kind of blasé. It's going to be a little bit blah. So you sort of want to watch out for that. Watch out for this particular relationship. It may not be what you're thinking it is. It may be a bit challenging in some respects. The Five of Cups is not an easy card. It's not that great card that you would love to see when two people come together, but it is sort of interesting there for sure. All right. So, Tabitha, can I find a new job? If yes, what kind of job would it be? Want to earn some more cashola. We want to earn a little bit more cash. Can I find a new job? We will use the Hermetic Tarot. As you can see, we have the Hermetic Tarot out, and going to be fun with that stuff. We're going to find a new job or not? What type of job? Six of Cups, Four of Swords, a Two of Cups, and the Hermit. Finding a job is challenging right now for you. Finding a job could be a bit challenging right now. It could be a situation where you're not applying to a variety of places. It could be a situation where the jobs that you need are not available, but you definitely have a problem getting a job. The Hermit says that you're just not connecting. You're not able to get that done. You're having sort of an issue finding exactly what you need in this respect. The Two of Cups says you're not getting the right type of job. You're not finding the right quality. So I think there are jobs available, but there are jobs that you don't want, or there are jobs that don't pay enough, or there are jobs that are not helping you reach your financial goals. The Two of Cups would be this great joining of two people, a great joining of you and a job, and you're just not getting that join like you need to get it. So you are having some problems with that. Now, the Six of Cups says that there are better jobs opportunities out there. So can you find a new job? Absolutely. But the Six of Cups says that it's going to take a little bit. So you're still looking at possibly, a little bit longer to get that. So it's a matter of putting in more work. It's a matter of getting more effort out there in order to find the job that you need. Again, there are plenty of jobs, but a lot of them are just not paying what you need to survive. The Four of Swords says that when you do get a new job, it's going to be similar to what you have, but a little bit different. So the Four of Swords is the rest from strife. It's going to be a little bit different than what you have. So for example, if you're in IT and you're programming a certain language, you may get a job programming a different language. So it's still programming, but it's just a little bit different. You have a different language or you have a different spin on it. And that's sort of going to be familiar territory to what you currently have. Rest from strife, you don't have to work a ton at it, but it's a little bit different than what you're currently doing. So you will be able to find a job. Again, it's going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be exactly the same. but it's not going to be completely radically different though. All right, and last reading, Orion. Is my ex hurt by me? Okay. The quick draw. There you go. All right, we got Orion. Is my ex hurt by me? We could use the Dreaming Way for this one. Could use the Dreaming Way. We have not done the Dreaming Way in a long time. It has been a minute. Let's see. Last reading, I will be back in 11 hours. If you didn't get your question answered, I will be back in 11 hours, and you can get it. You can get it then. You can get your question answered then. Okay, is your ex hurt by you? I don't think so. I don't think your ex is hurt by you. I think your ex has either some things, maybe depression, or some negative thoughts, or some ghosts kind of haunting them at some point. I think that they have a lot of issues with dealing with certain aspects of their life is very challenging. They have some problems dealing with it 100%. But, you know, in the long run, they're going to be able to handle that. But, you know, sometimes they just get into cycles where they just don't feel good. They don't feel like that they're happy, and they become disappointed or unhappy with things that normally would be perfectly fine. There's nothing stopping them. There's nothing making them unhappy, but yet they're unhappy with the situation anyway. So they do have these bouts where they don't feel right. They don't feel like they need to feel. They don't feel like they're making any progress. They're making any substantial gains in life. And so they just feel sort of bad with that. You know, for a day-to-day thing, letting them go, letting them recover is going to be beneficial to you. But yeah, so if you just want to let it ride, let them recover, let them come out of it, I don't think that's going to be a bad deal. But yeah, so I mean, they're not hurt by you. They just have a different look at situations where they see negative things where negative things are not there. Anyway, and that answers that. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. We'll be back in 11 hours for more tarot readings. We'll see you then.
We used to be fun. You used to care. Darling, we built a home, a life. But now all of that is gone, I fear. My dear. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm leaving the light on if you come back around. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm holding on until forever I will fight, but you drift away. Hold tight, I can save you from this deep black waters, pull you in while you drift away. Hold tight, I can save you from this deep black waters, pull you in while you drift away.